Spanish for homeschoolers, los cuentos de hadas. Today, we're going to talk about verb conjugation. Oh, don't let that scare you. It's actually pretty easy. You already know how to conjugate verbs in English. Let's look at some examples. In the present tense, we conjugate the verb run into only two forms, run and runs. The English verb to be has three forms, am, are, and is. Bailar is a Spanish verb. In the present tense, it changes into 6 different forms. Yo bailo, tú bailas, él, ella, usted baila, nosotros bailamos, vosotros bailáis, ellos, ellas y ustedes bailan. You know what? That probably doesn't mean much to you, so let me break it down. First, let's talk about pronouns. Pronouns are words that take the place of a noun. Oh, here's our príncipe. Remember him? El príncipe is a noun that can be replaced by the pronoun él. Here's la princesa again. La princesa is a noun that can be replaced by the pronoun ella. El príncipe y la princesa, and also el príncipe y el rey, can be replaced by the pronoun ellos. La princesa y la reina can be replaced by the pronoun ellas. There are more pronouns, but those ones are the only ones you will need to understand this unit. Now that we've talked about pronouns, let's look at Spanish verbs. There are 3 types of Spanish verbs: verbs that end in AR, verbs that end in ER, and verbs that end in IR. Here are some examples of AR, ER, and IR verbs. Nadar is an AR verb because it ends in AR. Leer is an ER verb because it ends in ER. Vivir is an IR verb because it ends in IR. Let's conjugate some AR verbs in the present tense. Nadar. Whoa, that's a lot of words. You know, we don't really need all of those conjugations. Let's just look at a couple. You just need to focus on the forms for él, ella, ellos, and ellas. Él nada, ella nada. Ellos nadan, ellas nadan. La sirena nada en el agua. Ella nada en el agua. Las sirenas nadan en el agua. Ellas nadan en el agua. How do you think you would conjugate estudiar, another AR verb? Él estudia, ella estudia. Ellos estudian, ellas estudian. How is the verb cantar conjugated? Él canta, ella canta. Ellos cantan, ellas cantan. Now, let's conjugate some present tense ER verbs. Leer. Relax. I know these are a lot of words, but you don't have to remember them all right now. Again, we're only going to look at the él, ella, ellos, and ellas forms of this verb. El príncipe lee el libro. Él lee el libro. El príncipe y la princesa leen el libro. Ellos leen el libro. Comer. How should we conjugate the verb comer? Él come. Ella come. Ellos comen. Ellas comen. Responder.
Hola Liliana. Hola Elisa.
How do you think we should conjugate the verb responder? Él responde. Ella responde. Ellos responden. Ellas responden. Okay, let's conjugate some present tense IR verbs. Vivir. Again, these are a lot of words, and you don't need to learn them all right now. Really, you can relax. I just need you to learn these ones. Él vive, ella vive. Ellos viven, ellas viven. La reina vive en el castillo. Ella vive en el castillo. Los reyes viven en el castillo. Ellos viven en el castillo. Insistir. How should we conjugate this verb? Él insiste. Ella insiste. Ellos insisten. Ellas insisten. Escribir. How do you think we should conjugate escribir? Él escribe. Ella escribe. Ellos escriben. Ellas escriben. Practicamos. Fill in the blanks of the following sentences with the correct form of each verb. El rey vive o viven en el castillo. El rey vive en el castillo. El rey is singular, so we use vive. Los reyes lee o leen los libros. Los reyes leen los libros. Los reyes is plural, so we use leen. Las sirenas nada o nadan en el lago. Las sirenas nadan en el lago. Las sirenas is plural, so we use nadan, the plural form of the verb nadar. La princesa canta y baila o cantan y bailan. La princesa canta y baila. La princesa is singular, so we use canta y baila, which are the singular forms of those verbs. Buen trabajo. Hasta luego.